there was a distinct couple of things that happened. Um, First of which was a little bit more investigation into the uh, theft slash disappearance of a few magical items. Um, uh, Not very many people have useful information for you, but you were able to uh, in your conversation with Eleander, um, it was it was kind of hinted at that this old old leader whose name they're invoking was some kind of cult leader. Um, and and this cult was in Seaton. Um, other than that, not very many useful clues. Um, after a little bit of searching, there was maybe a little bit of debauchery uh, at at a bar, which ended in a fight and a piece of passion.
Passion.
And we ended off the night with a very touching touching breaking and entering by Gunther.
Hobby, I think you missed one of the most important things, which is Brimhilda clearly is not good at arm wrestling.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
what? What?
Brumhilda did lose a few bouts.
I'm having trouble remembering, Hobby. Could you go into each one of those in detail for me?
We don't. No, we don't need to hear the details.
Looking back at the rolls here,
No, we don't need to know. It's fine.
Brumhilda feeling a little weak.
Excuse me.
Brumhilda still weak. Still got the kiss though. So
You know what? I was having an off week. You remember all that poison ale she drank? That's bound to have an effect on your arm wrestling skills.
That you drank completely willingly and of your own volition.
I didn't, she didn't know any better. She's just a baby.
Okay. I believe you.
She didn't. How is she supposed to know? Okay.
I can't answer that question.
I have an intelligence of 4.
That is not very high. That's like
it leaves room
vibes.
for not learning from previous mistakes. You know?
That's fair.
Yeah, she's not a learner.
And so we're gonna start back up. We're still in Saltmarsh. And let's say it is morning again. I think mostly everyone went back to the ship. Gunther, of course, spent the night at Burke's residence. I think today is the day that Davis Rawl was supposed to come in pick up Morley Tobe and deliver your payment. So what's everyone's plan? I think the word probably would have gotten to you that the Davis would probably like to meet in the evening hours.
Yeah, I think Gunther's probably going to spend the day just fixing up the house a little bit. It's probably been a couple of weeks since anyone's been here, so just doing some cleaning, housekeeping, and that's going to be his plan unless someone comes and finds him.
Okay.
I think Krafla might try his hand at finding Davis like earlier in the day, and maybe just shadowing him. Seeing what he's up to, what kind of a person he is, or what kind of activities he's doing, who he's speaking to, presuming that I can find him.
Okay. I'd like you to roll stealth here. Would you like to cast any spells to assist in this, or so? Yeah, I'm gonna have you roll stealth and roll investigation.
I think probably what I would do would be a combination of how do you say, being a seagull and
yes, that's how you say.
and speaking to other seagulls and various animals with good vantage points, offering to give them the location of a particularly stinky pile of fish if they tell me anywhere that they've heard the name Davis.
Okay.
What did you want me to roll?
Stealth and investigation.
Thoroughly average.
Wow. Good work. Okay, I think in your I guess detective work in kind of asking around the other birds. There's a most haven't heard the name until you come along our particular pelican that tells you where an individual of that description has been staying. And if you I'm assuming that you would go to this location and try and verify for yourself.
Flap, flap, flap.
You do find Davis. sitting on top of a building. You can see him through a second-story window near the port district. He doesn't seem to be alone. He is currently with a human female with leather armor. It's black and white. No, not black and white. Black and red.
Does that color scheme have any significance that I'm aware of?
Roll history, please. No, it does not have any particular significance to you.
All right, yeah. I will probably shadow them to the best of my ability. If I happen to be able to sit on a roof close enough to overhear something, then great. But I'm not going to go to heroic efforts to try to listen in on their dinner plans.
Okay. Yeah, it's they since they're inside, I think it would be pretty difficult, especially since this is right next to the port. So without the aid of magic, I don't think you're gonna be able to listen in. Corin, Broomhilda.
I had every intention of trying to find Gunther and then trying to meet up with Davis as early as possible, so that maybe we could get on the roads. Which direction is that? East. Before sundown.
Okay.
But I have no idea where to start looking for Gunther because he kind of just disappeared.
He did.
So I guess I'm just going to wander around until I run into him or someone who can point me in his direction, maybe.
Burke's residence would not be in the city center, I don't think.
I would think more outskirts.
Yeah.
And I don't remember. I'm pretty sure, unless it happened when I was gone, I've never been to where Burke lived.
Yeah, I don't think you have been. I think
I don't even know his last name.
I think there would be a very if you're just aimlessly wandering around, I'd give it a very low chance. What okay, why don't you roll a d20, and if it's a 1 or a 2, or no, let's do it the other way around. Oh. Okay.
You just walk in a straight line.
You walk right straight. Yeah. God damn it.
Incredible.
How?
Oh my god.
How? Okay. As you're wandering aimlessly, you start getting towards the outskirts of town. You're just like, I probably should turn around. And then right at that moment, Gunther comes out of the house with a rug and starts smacking the rug with a stick.
Oh, Gunther. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Oh, what are you doing out? You disappeared last night. I've been looking for you for not very long, but been looking for you.
Oh, I've just been doing a little bit of housekeeping this morning here. I figured,
Yeah.
better keep the place up and at 'em.
That's very, very responsible of you.
Thank you.
You live here.
Well, no. I don't. No. Well, I mean, I guess I could, but
So you're just doing housekeeping for this house because
maybe you should come on in. I'll show you.
yeah, wait, yeah, sure, I guess.
And I think Gunther leads Corin inside and just kind of shows him around. I mean, I imagine the house isn't anything too special, too fancy. It's mundane. Not the right word, but modest might be a little bit better.
Wow, this
However,
is
oh yeah, go ahead.
well, this is a house for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Let me show you this room here. And Gunther opens up a door, and you see an empty stand of armor. And in the room, there is a painting of. It's not very big. It's not very fancy. More of just the kind of drawings you put up on your fridge, the kind of thing that one of your kids might make.
Right.
You see 4 people standing in the photo. One, a younger Burke, standing with another half-orc woman, and then you see a son and a daughter. Now, I wasn't one much for artistry, mind you. If memory serves, I think my little sister made this, but figured I'd kind of keep an eye on the place. And,
Oh, okay. So this is where Burke lived.
oh yeah, have you not been here before?
No, we did a lot of harrowing things together, but had a relatively professional relationship, and actually it got kind of personal near the end, but we never really spent a whole lot of time in Saltmarsh, so there wasn't time to do personal house tours.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, but just figure I better keep an eye on the place for my dad.
Yeah.
If he ever comes back.
Yeah, I mean it's a fair point. Just kind of wanted to find you, give you a heads up in case you didn't hear. Davis is in town, so we're probably gonna get paid for that job you just did with us, and then I figure we can try and round up the rest of the group, and I'll find Krafla, and you could probably convince Broomhilda to do pretty much anything, and we can head out to Seaton at some point because progression.
Sure. How she's not angry, right?
She's not angry. No, I'm sure she is quite upset, but not because of you. Well, kind of because of you. It's not your fault.
I mean,
No, she's not too upset about the whole disappearing thing, but after we all left the bar last night, she kind of challenged Krafla to an arm wrestling contest, and surprisingly,
I bet she
lost. She lost. Yeah, and he didn't even turn into a giant ape or anything. He just I think she's been a little out of it since we got back from the wherever the fuck the Doom Vault.
Well,
So
yeah. I mean, I've got a few chores to finish up here, so I suppose once y'all go get your payment, swing on by, grab me. I think we've got a few things we're waiting on from Mr. Cinder, but aside from that, I'm ready to go as soon as the rest of the team is.
all right, that sounds great. I'll leave you to your chores. You have your family has a lovely house.
Well, thank you. I suppose it's yeah, thank you.
Of course.
Gunther goes back to sleep.
And I will go about my way to. Well, I guess I don't know where Davis is, and I'm figure Broomhilda is somewhere. So I'll try and find her, or I guess we'll see what she's doing.
All right. Broomhilda.
Well, I imagine I would wake up the next morning quite disoriented. I would have likely convinced myself that I won against Krafla in the wrestling match. And I believe I would be a bit distraught because I would wake up alone. And I'm basically an oversized child. So my first thought would be to wander the streets, just yelling for my companions.
Okay.
Looking for them.
I think you and your group are rather famous, especially around Saltmarsh. So
Yes.
I think someone would help you. I think they would probably point you in the direction that Corin went. Let's say you get to Corin as he's coming back from Burke's residence.
Corin, is that you?
Hey, Broomhilda. Sorry.
How could y'all just leave me? I woke up and I was all alone.
Yeah, I'm sorry about not waking you up. You just looked like you were so relaxed and at peace, and I didn't want to disturb that.
Yeah, well, I'm wrestling Krafla and winning as well as I did. It really take it out of you, right?
Yeah. I'm sure arm wrestling with Krafla definitely took it out of you. Plus, you also arm wrestled Gunther, and he's not a weak man. So
speaking of, have you seen Gunther?
Yeah, in fact, I did. He's just try and point in the direction of the house. He's apparently he's tidying up Burke's old house. Well, I guess it's his house. He's doing some house chores, and I figured I'd just let him be in his emotional space, and I don't really want to deal with that right now. So I left him to do what he needed to do to come and find you, in fact.
Corin, do you think you could help me with something?
I can certainly try.
Well, seeing that me and Gunther's all, official now, because...
Right.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're official now. I mean, I don't know why he would kiss me if we weren't official. Anyways, do you think you could help me get him a gift? I'd like to get him a present, something nice, especially if he's got his house now. Maybe you think you could help me? I don't know what boys like. What do you think he likes?
Well, I hate to tell you, but I'm not really a half orc who just lost his dad, so I couldn't really tell you. I'm just a turtle. I mean, maybe some kind of housewarming gift.
But you're
maybe,
like, you're a boy, aren't you? Like,
Yeah, I
you know,
am.
turtles got boys
I'm
and
a-
girls,
But
right?
yes, I am a boy.
I mean, I don't know
But
what you got in your
also,
shell,
but
but
also, maybe here's a thought.
yeah.
What if we find someone to make a painting of the four of us together in front of his house or
Yeah, but do
something
you
like
think we
that?
could leave Croffle out?
Well, no, I don't think that would be fair to Krafla or to Gunther. I would say that he's not directly close to all of us,
Well, he's
but
not very nice to me, is he?
he can be a little bit sassy, yes, and
I guess he did turn me into that whale once, so
and the giant ape, yeah.
yeah, but the whale was better.
Yeah, I mean you could swim really well.
I could.
But I don't think leaving Krafla out of it would be very, very polite. And also, I would feel bad doing something emotional and not at least telling Krafla about it and inviting him to join us. Maybe he wants a new suit of armor, but he doesn't really seem like the armor wearing type.
I think a picture could be nice.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
something personal, something that's not ball bearings.
Yeah, he does already got a lot of those, doesn't he?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a lot of them too.
Yeah.
They're really hard to get rid of.
Yeah, why you got... What's it with boys and balls?
Sometimes we just like to fondle a pair of balls. Mostly our own.
What?
See. Oh.
I don't know. I have my multiple hundreds of ball bearings.
Yeah, let's get him a picture of all of us. Yeah, and he could put it in his new house. It'd be great. Where do you think we could go
Yeah.
for something like that?
I'm going to start pointing at random people and asking them if they are painters and that I will pay them if they can paint us. Or I guess I will try to see someone who is doing some kind of painting on the side of the road for someone or possibly an establishment and go to them instead of, picking a random person.
Yeah, the success rate for asking random people if they're a painter, probably pretty low.
That depends on how much I'm paying.
Corin, I just thought of this, but do you think it's gonna give him some confusing messages if for his first gift I give him as being his girlfriend and all is a painting of all of us?
I hadn't really thought of that. It might. Maybe something more tactile. Something sharp.
Something
That's
sharp.
about all I've got. That's about all I've got. He seems to like disappearing with that cloak of his.
Yeah,
And,
he is rather the dark, mysterious type, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I should be
don't
talking
know
to
him.
a lady about this and not you, maybe. Maybe this was all just a bad idea, Corn.
Yeah, it was. I just randomly got lucky when I found the person that I'm with.
You have a person?
Yes,
You're with a
yes, I
person,
do.
a total and a person. That's
I've-
allowed. That's
well,
against
she's
the
not-
law.
She's not. Well, she is humanoid of a sort. Yeah.
But you said person.
Well, I mean, person is very generic. I don't mean human. God, no, not a human. No offense
How
to
does a turtle do it with a
humans.
human?
Well, I wouldn't know. I haven't. I'm sure they've got books about that.
You know, I saw
somewhere.
two turtles going at it once at a zoo, and it was. I don't think I could ever forget that. It was a bit
Turtles
aggressive.
make some very funny noises.
I can't stop thinking about you making those noises now, Corn. I gotta go, Corn. Thanks for all your help. And she just kind of like trots off back towards town in search of a, like maybe like a stall of some kind or a shop. Somewhere where she sees maybe ladies around that she could speak to.
Yeah, that there are stalls. There are some ladies at some of the stalls. One of them has baked goods. One of them has kind of tailored bags.
I would like to approach a lady. Any of the ladies, really. She just walks up to the first lady she sees.
Okay.
What is this lady doing?
She is setting up her stall. Kind of, she has her back to you. It doesn't look like she's taking customers right now, but would you like to speak with her?
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
Oh! I'm not open quite yet. But how can I help you?
I'm sorry. You sound like every time one of the guys in fucking Monty Python tries to sound like a woman. I'm fucking dead.
Dude.
I pray.
100% the same take.
Oh no. Okay. All right.
I have just recently watched Life of Brian.
That makes all the sense in the world, Hobby. I love it. Let's go with it. So she's kind of like peering up to the lady from like the other side of the stall, standing on her tiptoes, and she's like, well, I've got a new boyfriend, and we just kind of made it official, and I've never had a boyfriend before, and I was wondering what a lady, and she like she kind of like primps herself a little bit as she says lady, would get her boyfriend just as they're starting to go out, you know, just like a little gift. Is this something that we do?
You've come to the right shop. The quickest way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're real smart, you know. Me boyfriend, he really likes food. I don't think I've ever seen him turn down anything.
Well, okay. Just give me 2 seconds, and I have something perfect. 2 seconds. Just and she turns around and like opens like starts shuffling around some of the wicker baskets that she has underneath her table, trying to get at something near the bottom, and then she pulls out one of the wicker baskets, puts it on the table, opens it up, and like immediately, like you smell this like incredible savory savory and spice smell, and they look to be like kind of like a sausage quiche,
Oh man.
little like tiny quiche thing.
You said she has like a whole basket of these.
She does have a whole basket of them.
Broomhilda's eyes just instantly light up. She is stoked. She's brought her nose really close. She is just taking in the aroma and says, those smell quite good. I wouldn't mind having one for myself too. How much for the whole basket?
Just a few copper apiece. That's it.
I'm quite sorry, but I can't do math. If I just give you a gold, will that be fine?
Oh, of course. Take the basket too.
Do you know where I could buy me a keg of ale? I feel like if I'm going to get him some treats, I might as well get him something to wash it down with. Sausage.
I believe Fabiez has some ale for sale over there, and she like kind of stands on her tippy toes, looking over to the north. Well, I can't see him. But I'm sure someone around has a cake of ale for you.
All right, thank you very much. You've been most helpful. And she just kind of starts trotting off in the direction that she pointed to go find someone to buy ale from.
And you don't have to go far. You see someone in kind of a it would be like a Hawaiian shirt, like a roughly analogous to a Hawaiian shirt and cargo pants.
I want to see this person now. I need a full visual representation of just some dude in Saltmarsh in a Hawaiian shirt and cargo pants. Go on, Hobby. My apologies.
Yep. He's standing next to a keg of ale. Behind him is a large block of ice.
Excuse me, sir. Are you selling that keg by any chance?
Oh, what? I'm not selling this keg, but I'm selling the one behind it. If you want a glass, I can pour you a glass from this keg.
I want the old keg.
The whole keg. All right. That's top shelf. Top shelf.
Nothing's too good for me, boyfriend. You call me cheap.
I'm not calling you cheap. I'm just how much are you offering for my ale? I do only have these 2 kegs for the whole day.
She looks at her basket and she thinks to herself how she gave 1 gold for this whole basket of treats. And then she looks at the keg, and she's kind of doing math in her head about how many baskets would fit inside the keg, at which she deems maybe 10. Probably way off. And then she does that math in her head, and she goes, how about 7 gold?
Sold.
All right. Say, I'm getting this cake here for my boyfriend, and I thought to myself, well, I got him some treats, and then I got him a cake to wash the treats down, but what if he doesn't have any new mugs in his house? Do you know where I could buy some mugs? Like some real nice ones. Maybe I could get something put on them. Yeah.
Like some glass ones?
Can they write on glass?
No. Except with magic, I suppose. But I mean, those would be the nicest glasses that you can get.
What if I wanted to be able to write on them or get something on them?
Well,
What would they
you
have
could-
to be made of?
well, probably would be like the ones I have here. They're made of pewter.
Who could write on that then? Do you know? Well, me smart friends when I need them.
Well, anyone can kind of write on them if you got a steel knife or something. But it's not going to be professional.
You don't happen to have a steel knife then, do you?
Well, I got a knife, but who's asking?
Oh, okay, buy it off you. And the mugs.
You want to buy my only form of defense?
You could go get another one, I believe. Look, you give me your knife and those 2 mugs, alright? And maybe I'll give you 10 gold.
His knife belt is already coming off.
She has no idea what anything is worth. Worst dwarf ever in terms of money.
He kind of like loops the belt through both of the mugs and kind of just like hands it to you with the knife attached.
Do you think you could do me? Do you think you could do me one more favor? Yeah.
I couldn't resub last Sunday by mere hours.
Literally anything for you, miss.
Do you know what the name Gunther starts with? Like what letter? G. She's like saying, like she just keeps going g, and like staring off.
God.
Do you know what that is? I mean, I know my own name, Brumilda. That's the sideways boobs. That's what that is. That's what that starts with. What's Gunther start with?
Would you like me to scratch a G and a B into these nuts?
No. I want to do it myself. Make it real personal, like, you know.
Gunther starts with a G.
Well, can you draw it for me? Show it to me.
Yeah. And he kind of like reaches for his knife, and then it's not there. And then so he kind of just like offers like a placating gesture and like kind of like grabs the knife back from you and takes it out of its sheath and draws in the dirt a big G, and then puts the knife back, of course.
Oh, that's a funny looking one, ain't it?
Yes.
she just sits down on the ground in front of it and starts whittle away on the mugs, like he's not even there. Just
Yep.
not gonna leave a reference. Jesus.
Yep. That is super fair.
Yep. They're by no means works of art. Very rudimentary, and the sideways boobs do look like sideways boobs, though. Yeah.
That is par for the course.
Yep.
Okay, while you're working on your works of art,
Yep.
Krafla, it's kind of about this time where you do see some movement in the building. They seem to be getting up. Their conversation may be over. And they do leave whatever residence this was. And it looks like they're maybe going to have some lunch or something.
I will follow them.
Okay. They as they're no longer inside the building, you do hear a couple keywords. You do hear Seaton. You hear something called the Styes. You hear something about some kind of murder, or and you also hear something about someone named Mr. Dory.
Fascinating.
And then it looks like they're not going to a restaurant, but they are going to another residence. It looks like there is a table with a few settings set up in a courtyard. With your bird's eye view.
I think I will look around for a convenient place to roost and eavesdrop.
There would be plenty of places. Just got to be careful not to get too close, or you will probably get shooed away. Yeah, there's you get decently close, and you probably would be able to hear about half the conversation if you chose to stick around.
Indeed, I will split my time between preening and eavesdropping.
Okay. You they seem to be continuing their conversation from earlier. You hear some of the same nouns from earlier. But also you manage to hear your own name.
Any context around that, or just catching that particular word?
This is some of the context for this. This would be Davis. Davis seems to be maybe suggesting your name. And the woman seems to consider, maybe nod her head a little bit. And she says something in response, but you don't exactly catch it.
Probably talking about exceptionally handsome and clever dwarves.
Maybe. You never know. It seems the rest of the conversation is what seems to be pretty like specialized talk about some kind of business operation. They seem to be maybe discussing a certain employee, or maybe it's a transaction, or maybe it's a customer. But they don't seem they each know what the other person is talking about, so they don't really they don't have to explain it to the other person.
Now, are they being like coy, or is this just so specific and technical that I just can't puzzle it out?
Yeah, they're not trying to obfuscate or anything. They seem to be business partners that uh know what the other person is talking about.
Gotcha. But because I'm not part of their business, and because I'm only getting like every other word, I'm not getting too much more than the general gist.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It sounds a lot like business, money, money, money.
Can I get any sense of the attitude that he's taking towards this business or any of the other discussions?
Why don't you roll perception? Uh-oh.
Damn.
So perceptive, but
Um there's a there's an umbrella in the way. Like
Damn.
they right as you're trying to, get a closer look at their faces while they're talking about this whatever business venture. um Davis stands up and moves the moves the umbrella a little bit.
Well, I can't just move fence posts. I really like this fence post, so I guess I'm just not gonna see.
It's also very suspicious. Why 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 is that seagull changing positions to get a better look at us? It's
this isn't strange at all.
it's just reminds me of like all the birds aren't real memes. It's the bird listening device.
Well, just so they know what I think of them, the next time I go through my preening ritual, I'm gonna make sure they get a real good look at my cloaca.
All right. All right, I'll be sure and write that down in my notes. Davis is gonna be journaling later. Saw seagull cloaca. Not sure what to think.
That is such a gross word, by the way.
I didn't bring it up. I didn't bring
So
it up.
gross.
It's not me.
Oh, my cloaca.
You're welcome.
I named a spaceship in a game the Cloaca Surfer once, in homage of the Butthole Surfers.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet you did. Oh boy. All right. Let's return to Corin here. With Creep leaving you to go on her quest to get Gunther the best gift in the world. What's on your mind?
I think I'm still committed to this painting.
Okay. I think there probably would be one or two painters in town. I don't think they probably won't be very good, but you know that they're there.
Hey, you look like a painter, I guess. Tonight gives him directions to Burke's house. Right before sundown. There's gonna be 4 of us. I'll pay you more money than the painting's worth. Just be there and be ready. Thank you. And I'll walk away and try and find Krafla because I don't know. I haven't seen him.
You're not gonna wait for any confirmation.
Nope. No confirmation. Either he shows up or he doesn't.
Grapple is busy. He's playing Bird Simulator.
Yeah. Well, he's the only person in our party I haven't seen yet. So if I don't know where Krafla is, because I'm assuming he's not on the ship. I know he turns into animals, but I'm not going to just start wandering up to every animal I see. I guess I'm just going to go to some tavern, bar somewhere and maybe get some food and wait for everyone else to find me. Because I don't know where Broomhilda went, and I'm kind of understanding how Broomhilda felt this morning.
Maybe. Well, I am sitting like in the middle, like just on the road. To be fair, I don't know if you pass me on your way to wherever you're going, but I'm definitely just sitting in the road, scratching on a pewter mug with a dagger.
What are the chances of me running into you? Probably pretty high, considering I accidentally stumbled into Gunther.
Let's say 50-50. 10 or higher, you see all right.
It's your lucky day.
It feels bad. I'm just not looking down, so I don't see it.
You're just walking along. You don't You don't look to see someone someone scrawling on the ground in the dirt. All right. Let's go to Broomhilda here. I think you're probably about finished with your masterpiece. Would
Yeah.
you like to roll?
I would.
A
What would you like me to
performance here?
roll? Oh no.
Yeah, let's do performance.
Oh, it's gonna be bad. Oh.
Hey.
Hey, I'm not mad.
All right.
So I'd like to note that as I've been doing this, I've been taking breaks to eat the cakes that I bought.
How I would say there were probably about 3 dozen.
I've probably ate about a dozen. This is hard work. I need to keep my calories up.
Yeah.
I also may have had some drinks out of the keg or something. Who's to say, really?
Oh, I think Fabiez would probably you are just laying down in front of his shop.
Yeah.
Or like his so he would probably be giving you ale from the keg that he already had open.
Oh, that's nice of him.
I mean you have given him a lot of money.
Have I? I have no idea.
And it's not like he can like serve other customers with you just laying in front of his stall.
I really just paid for the space, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's great. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap up my scratching. And I'm gonna fasten the mugs to my hip. And I look at the dagger and I don't really know what to do with it, so I just set it at a stand and then wander off. But I'm done. I just I don't say anything to him. I just set it there and just fuck off. And I've got the basket in one hand, and I don't know if you want me to roll for this, but I would like to carry the keg on my shoulder and with my other arm. I look very strong, very tough.
Yeah, I think you are definitely athletic enough to do this.
Yeah.
And if you're being careful, I don't see how you would fail this. Are you not being careful?
Trying. I'm being Broomhilda's level of careful. I'm doing my best.
I don't think you would fail this.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, and then I just start walking in the direction that Corin pointed me to find Gunther.
Okay. I don't know how you're gonna find it. I really don't know.
Well, Corin pointed where it was.
Yeah, I didn't just point. I gave you directions.
Okay.
And I using buildings and like landmarks.
Yeah, so I feel
like
like it's like a 50-50 that she'd be able to find it still.
Yeah. That's I feel like that's fair. Like this is giving directions to Broomhilda 2 hours ago.
Yep. Yep.
No matter how clear your directions were, that was last year in Broomhilda's mind.
What would you like me to roll, Javi?
I don't know what I don't know. I think let's do insight.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yeah, that's like my one thing that I'm really good at.
and you also rolled really well.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just have a kind of an uncanny intuition where Gunther is at all times.
Oh no, poor Gunther.
Does not bode well for your relationship.
I've slipped one of those like Apple AirPods into his fucking
Yeah.
knickers when he's not looking.
At the plane, here I come.
Find my friends. Oh my god. There's got to be some spell that does that. I can't remember it right now. But yeah, you stumble upon a house that it looks like the house that Corin described. Yeah, and you're out in front.
Yeah, well, now that we're official and everything, I'm quite entitled, so I just walk right through the door. Honey, I'm
Oh, Romelda. Hey, Howard, please set that anywhere. Broom. Gunther's wearing like an apron, like a leather apron. He's got like a broom in his hand, a dustpan in the other.
She just has greasy little fingers and greasy little lips that smell like sausage cakes. And I brought you something.
No?
I said since we're like official now. And she like her face is like turning bright red. And she like sets the cake down and hands the basket over, and there's obviously like it's very obvious that she's dipped into it quite a bit. There's more than a dozen missing at this point. She ate some on the way there too. But the mugs are sitting on top. Like hands that over. I hope you like it.
Oh my gosh. Holy moly! Is that a B and a G for Brunhilde and Gunther?
Yeah. I figure we could have a bit of this ale together out of them. And I didn't know if you have any mugs in your new place. But there's some nice treats in there too. The lady that I bought them off, she said you like them quite a bit. I mean, I like them. They taste great. You should have one.
Done. Gunther immediately eats one. Oh yeah, this is fantastic. Thank you, Brunhilde. I mean, this is really special. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hey.
I carved them myself.
Okay.
The G, I never seen a G before. I found a nice man. He drew G in the ground for me, so I could put it on there for you. I only ever learned how to spell my own name, which there's a G in, by the way.
This is very, very special. Thank you, Brunhilde.
Are you sure you like it?
I do.
Well, that's great. I'm glad you like it.
Let's crack open some of that ale. Yeah, please. Grab a seat, make yourself comfortable. I just need to take out this dust real quick. I'll be right back. And then Gunther immediately goes up the after. No, I kid. He dumps the dust and comes right back in.
She's already like
for cigarettes.
I never come
I was
back.
just like, oh my god, he's going for milk. Oh shit.
He just pulls up the cloak hood on the astral, on the robot stars, goes off to the astral sea.
She's already like sitting in a chair. She's enjoying another little cake and chugging a bit of the ale, looking rather content.
As Gunther steps back in, I hope you're not angry about last night.
Angry? And she's like searching her mind, like she's not sure if maybe she did something wrong.
I kind of stepped out pretty quick after the tavern brawl there. Just need a little time to collect my thoughts. It's been a while since I've been in Saltmarsh, you know?
Yeah, well, it was a bit confusing when I woke up this morning and no one was around, but I was able to find Corn quite quickly, so no, I wasn't mad. Nah. No, I mean, I can't say that I even remembered you leaving last night. I'm sorry. I did have a bit to drink, and all the excitement. The excitement. And she, gets, really, really red in the face and, super nervous.
Well, I'm glad you're not angry. I imagine at this point both of the months are full. Gunther says, "Let me give you the grand tour," and kind of walk around with Broomhilda, kind of pointing out each of the rooms. Like, oh yeah, that there was my dad's room, my sister's room, my room. Points out the room that was not anyone's room in particular, but it has the empty armor stand of the small little painting that Gunther's sister made.
You have a sister?
Well, I had a sister, Stella. Don't know what it's that. I mean, it's been quite a few years. I don't know if I still have a sister or if she's even around the area, even if she'd want to see me or.
It's strange. Burke never really did talk much about his family. He did always have, a kind of sadness about him.
Well, imagine that. Mostly to do with me. I let him down. And, well.
You let him down?
We should have some more ale. No need to dwell on these things.
Yeah, we have some more ale. That's fine. We don't have to talk about anything you don't want to, But if you ever did, I would always listen. Burke was one of my best friends.
I think the Gunther goes over to the keg and pours and completely refills one of the mugs, downs it in one go, and then refills it again.
Broomhilda swoons at this and forgets everything she was thinking and saying. You're quite good at that.
Oh, thank you. Throw it up in the Doom Vault if you ever had food or water in front of you. How to make it disappear quick.
Yeah, I want to do a contest.
I could tell from last night.
It could be a bit fun, See who could drink the most beers in a row. Maybe you could drink them the fastest. I'm quite good at it too, lots of practice.
I'll never turn down a contest. You want to go drink for drink?
Drink for drink. Oh no.
What are the rules on this, Broomhilda?
Well, if we wanted to do it and see how many, maybe we could see how many we drink before we fall over, yeah? That sounds a bit fun. I feel like it'd take me a while to fall over.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah. Oh no. Is everyone supposed to be meeting us at Gunther's place? Was that the plan?
Well, that's what I. Yeah, everyone who's not Krafla, because Krafla doesn't know.
Perfect.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to be meeting Davis tonight.
Did we get a location for that though?
Yes, the usual storage
Okay.
warehouse. But I mean, Gunther and Brumhilda may not be making it.
Look,
If
Brumhilda
they're
doesn't know
doing
she's
drink
supposed
for
to be
drink.
meeting anyone. She would have never made it in the first place, let's be honest.
And to be fair, Gunther, I think, has been pretty on brand with saying, like, oh yeah, this is the party's money. Like, y'all took the job. I was just helping.
Yep.
Brumhilda, I seem to remember her being of the opinion that there was too much talking anyway.
Always. There's always too much talking.
Not enough drinking.
Yep.
Yeah, this is very on brand. All right. So, drink for drink is going on.
Yep.
Corin, I think it's probably I don't know about how long has passed. Maybe I can't remember how many days we agreed had passed in the last session. But let's for ease, let's say your weapon is ready at the blacksmith.
Awesome.
Your
my ball and chain and sword thing.
Yes. Yeah, and so we'll use that we'll use that stat block.
Okay.
But it will be +2.
+2, okay. Strength for the modifier for damage?
Since it's a finesse weapon, it should be dex. I think that's right.
I can't remember if that forces it to be dex or if it...
Oh, no. Finesse is the one where you choose.
Okay. Whew, thank goodness. Sweet. Awesome. Sounds good to me. Then I will go and pick that up, and then
All right.
I guess if I can presume that Gunther and Brumhilda know where we're supposed to go, then I'll probably just go there to hopefully run into Krafla, whom I haven't seen all day.
Wait, didn't you tell some art guys to show up at Gunther's house tonight too?
Yeah, I'm hoping we can get through
Fuck.
this deal really quickly.
Oh, those guys are going to be in for a treat.
This is gonna be like Tim Curry and
Oh.
Clue kind of running around.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Tim Curry is a national treasure, and Clue is fantastic.
Yes.
Agreed.
Agree.
All the alternatives.
Okay. Um. I think we're gonna just go to the meeting first before we go back to Drink for Drink, starring Brumilda and Gunther. It's a new game show where everyone loses or wins.
No, I think we're going to win, my dude. You guys might lose, but me and Gunther are certainly going to win.
All right, yeah. So I think what Krafla sees them the two chatting for a little while, and then heading over to where the usual meeting place for you and your contacts. And you can also see Corin. Corin is shuffling about outside of the meeting place as well.
Is Davis and his companion on the early side, on the late side, or precisely on time?
Definitely on the early side.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're where Corin, where would you be positioning yourself here? Like, I guess like out of line of sight or in line of sight of someone coming to the warehouse.
Definitely. I would say definitely in line of sight, but I would probably use disguise self to make myself look like a human who is homeless as homeless gets.
Okay. Okay.
Mostly because I just want to see how they react to when they get there and how impatient they are, and if they have grumblings if there are grumblings, if Krafla decides to appear. I'm just going to keep harping on the fact that Krafla just kind of disappeared.
Okay. Oh, I think they would look at you for just a moment and then avert their gaze and just enter into the warehouse. They're currently not having any kind of conversation.
Do I see Corin cast disguise self, or do I arrive after he is already a vagrant?
I think that's probably gonna be up to you. if you you saw them getting up, and it was about that time. I think it would be perfectly reasonable to flap over, um before Corin has disguised himself.
I was actually sort of thinking that myself, that if I am reasonably certain that they are heading to the warehouse, I'd probably take off and head there first, both just to be there when they arrive, and so it's not quite so much like this same bird is following them all day.
Okay. Okay.
So I imagine that I get there, I'm sitting somewhere, I see Corin do his magic trick. I see the Davis and his entourage arrive and enter. Does anything immediately happen following that, or just sort of waiting a little bit?
Nope. They enter into the warehouse and close the door behind them.
I think it's at that point that I hop down, maybe off the roofs to a fence post a little bit closer to the street. Not like right on top of Corin, but damn close. And I just start staring at him. Just like not doing anything other than just like glaring my beady little seagull eyes at him.
Go on, shoo. Go on, get here, you want a ball bearing? Shiny ball bearing. I'm gonna throw a ball bearing.
Does it look like it's gonna hit me?
Oh no, I'm throwing it and hoping that you're gonna chase after shiny thing.
No, I'm just continuing to stare at you with my baleful seagull eyes.
All right, Mr. Seagull. What do you want? What do you want from me?
I turn my head just like a little bit sideways, and now I'm just staring at you with the one eye.
You have got to be the weirdest seagull I've ever met. The second weirdest seagull I've ever met. I'm gonna just be going now. And I'm gonna stand up and fuck it. I guess I'm just gonna go into the warehouse. And as I get to the door, I'm gonna look and see if creepy seagull is following me.
Two creepy seagull eyes track your every movement.
I take it back. You are, in fact, the still second weirdest seagull I've ever met. Wait a second. I've seen Craftla turn into a lot of different things. Can I make some kind of roll and see if I can tell if this is Craftla? Because I've never seen a seagull do this before. And I have lived in Saltmarsh for some time, and I've been on the seas for a very long time.
It's not an illusion. It's not an illusion. He's a seagull.
Just a weird fucking seagull. Cool.
So and I don't I don't think you've seen Krafla turn into a seagull before.
Not a
You've se-
seagull,
you
but I've seen him turn into a spider.
yes, and so there will probably be some specific markings or maybe a distinct look, like if you've seen
If you've seen the shape, but I haven't. So
but you haven't. So I'm I think this unless Krafla has done anything distinct, I think this is indistinguishable from a real seagull because it is a real seagull.
hey, seagull, you know what? You want to come with me? Your creepy eyes might be very valuable to me. And I'm gonna like pat my shoulder.
I fly over and land on his shoulder.
Fuck yeah, I guess I've got a smart ass. This is also far and above, as I'm opening the door, the smartest seagull I've ever met, for sure.
Okay. Yeah. As you enter the meeting with a seagull on your shoulder. And sitting on a couple of barrels with they both have pipes. They both have very long pipes, kind of like comically long. And there are extra on the on a table in front of them. And Davis says, please, have a seat. Roll over one of those barrels and please just have have a seat. And offers you the pipe and opens a tin with some fine tobacco in it. Do you partake?
Yeah, sure.
Does the seagull partake?
Nope, birds don't smoke.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. What was I thinking?
I love it.
Yeah, it is it's very smooth. Wonderful flavor. It is very expensive.
Oh, this this stuff tastes expensive.
Oh, don't eat it. God.
Oh, I'm new to this whole thing. Whoops.
The woman packs the pipe for you and then hands it back and then kind of snaps her fingers and a small flame appears and lights your pipe.
I suppose I'll imbibe.
Okay. Davis, after a little bit of just like enjoying the ambiance, Davis says, there were 4 of you, no? Also, the birds knew.
Yeah, the bird's new to me too. I'm rather partial to his very calming and soothing eyes.
The bird begins to stare at Davis.
I'm sure the others will be coming along eventually.
How sure are you? How convincing are you saying this?
About as convinced as I sound. Like I'm
Okay.
convinced. Like maybe they will drunkenly stumble in on accident looking for ale. Kind
I
of
think we're
convinced.
gonna need a deception roll.
Well, yeah. Let's do deception here. If you're trying to deceive, well, if you're not convinced yourself, I think.
Yeah, I would say that Corin is quite soundly convinced that they might remember to show up and probably won't.
Okay.
So
And so-
I would
and
say
so-
that it's
that is what you convey. Um,
yeah, that is exactly what I convey. And Krafla will. One of them will definitely be here. If he isn't already hiding somewhere, he does that sometime. He's probably not here yet. But the other 2, if they found each other, we might just find them somewhere in a trough.
um, Davis says, "Well, they don't really need here to get their payment. They I'm sure they trust you to pick up their share.
Wow.
But well, you see, I kind of wanted everyone to be here to meet my friend.
If I may interrupt, Davis, you're sounding extremely suspicious. Just cut to the chase. If you're gonna try
she has a job. She's got a job for you. It's just you did such a good job bringing me back my asset. The little debtor, but
not really an asset. He's still a person.
Yes. A very in-debt person.
Right. Yeah, I understand that.
He'll be working that off for a little bit. Anyways, there's well, she's not gonna use her name, if that's all right with you guys, but yeah, she has a little bit of a problem in Seaton. I'll let her take it away. And she nods to him and says, "Yes, I do have a problem. There's been a lot of murders lately in Seaton, in the Styes. in the Port District. I think something's going on. They said they had recently found who was doing these murders. But something just doesn't add up. So basically, I heard from Davis here that you tracked down his guy, brought him back. That your investigative powers are
Mediocre at best, yeah.
no limit. And so I'm here to offer you a job in Seaton. It'll pay well. 1,000 platinum.
Excuse the fuck, what?
Well, not each.
Yeah, that's
and you can tell the amount of money doesn't even phase her.
all right. So what you're telling me is this job is either really fucking dangerous because we're quote unquote air quotes going after a murderer or something. That's correct. So that's 10,000 gold. Or you have so much coin, you literally have nowhere to spend it other than on us random group. I guess we're a group. To do this one job for you. Are there any restrictions? Are there any what are the details? Did you give me all the details?
I can give you the details. So, for the past few months, people have been showing up. Well, I should say not showing up. For work, and then found later in the day, absolutely gruesomely murdered. As they call it the lantern ghost.
They call it the what?
The lantern ghost. This being person that's been killing. Apparently, they it may just be kind of like some kind of spooky tale to make it more romantic, but apparently this ghostly being comes and carries around a lantern and steals people's souls, leaves behind their bodies. Anyways, a fisherman known by the name of Jarme.
How do you spell that?
Jarme.
Thanks.
Well, the authorities say he was found with the bloody knife over a victim Something about it just doesn't add up. Something about it just doesn't add up. And I think there might be a little bit of a conspiracy going on.
So what do these people mean to you? Like, are they all employees of yours?
Oh, the people who are dead. The people that are dead mean very little to me. I just I love justice. I love justice, and I want you to, maybe Jarmay is the murderer, but I just want you to follow the clues wherever they lead. I love justice. All right. I love justice.
Yeah, I think we get it. I'm guessing she's in her black and red leather, which I am curious if I know anything about.
You can go ahead and roll a history check.
$15.
You don't know anything about this particular color scheme. But it seems to it probably has to deal with some kind of guild. But that's all you can really put together.
Right. So as a massive fan of Skyrim, I just want to assume that her name is Astrid and she's a part of the Dark Brotherhood.
Sweet mother.
I think I have enough details. I'd be interested to look at the bodies in Seaton, but we'll get there when we get there. I would like to talk at least to one of my other companions who has a mind for intelligence and might be able to come up with better or more questions. How long are you going to be in town?
She looks to Davis and he kind of shrugs.
So an answer sooner rather than later would be best.
Yes, that goes without saying.
Right. I'll say yes. We're going to Seaton anyway for another job. It's convenient and I'm interested.
Is there a unoccupied chair or thing to sit on nearby?
Yeah. I think there are barrels about.
I hop over onto one of those barrels and turn back into my dwarf self.
Oh God! Oh, fuck you!
I had a question before we leave.
Okay. What was your question?
I agree with Corin that this is a very interesting job. that I think is worth pursuing. We actually had, in addition to that, our own reasons that we'd be interested in going to Seaton soon. And the last time we were on the roads, we were actually beset by monsters. And if it is all right, I'd be interested in making the journey back to Seaton with one or both of you.
I don't see why that would be a problem. We would just be taking a boat. So I mean, if you're I believe you do have a boat available. The Sea Ghost, if I'm not mistaken. Would we be able to I guess catch a ride with you? It would save us the hassle of hiring a ship for the trip back. Would hire you.
Of course, I'd be happy to offer you my hospitality, so long as it suits my captain. Looking at Corin.
I can't think of a reason why we would say no, as long as you're not going to drink all of the ale and steal all of our things or ruin the ship. And I have no qualms at all.
Then I think my only other question is there a nickname that you would prefer that I refer to you as before I make one up myself?
Call me L.
Lastrid.
Pleased to meet you, L. I am Krafla.
She'll extend her hand.
And I will shake it.
As she shakes it, her eyes glow. And then as the handshake ends, she'll say, "Okay. When we get to, I'll speak about it more on the ship over. But you're gonna want to talk to I'm gonna talk to Jarme's advocate, a local priest. I believe Rephraim is his name. He doesn't really have a lawyer, but the priest is all he really has. Seems to be the only one that believes him."
This might be an odd question to ask, but have the murders ceased since Jarme was apprehended?
They have. It took us a couple of days to get here, and so he was in. Yeah, you know what? There haven't been any murders since he was taken in. But you know, that doesn't say that doesn't say much. The real murderer, whoever it is, definitely could see that that Jeremy was taken into custody, and maybe we'll now cease until he receives the death penalty, and then resume. You never know. But time is of the essence here.
Does this fisherman in particular mean anything to you? Should saving his life be a priority?
I just love justice.
And so it would make you very unhappy if a injustice was carried out upon this particular fisherman.
In my city, I don't want that to happen.
Your city.
Yeah, the collective, my city. Our city.
No, there's a difference between my city and... Oh my god. Yeah, you hit it right on the head. That's what I was thinking too. Oh god, that puts my train of thought's gone.
Elle's theme is gonna start playing.
I'm so sorry, Corin.
Is this helping you think?
There's a difference between our city and my city. You said my city. Important distinction, but whatever. You can get a ride. We'll leave in the morning. I'm gonna look outside through a window that is somewhere in the warehouse that I am now making is in the warehouse, and notice that it is getting late and that possibly I have an artist to go and meet with. So we'll meet at the docks. We'll find you, I guess. Our ship is the one that I know the name of. Yeah.
God damn it.
The sea ghost.
Best captain.
I know. Look, Brock has a very shitty memory. So I have been trying to take notes. The name of the ship is the Sea Ghost, and we have a jolly boat, and it's not a dinghy. Yeah, the Sea Ghost. You'll see it.
We'll be there.
Yeah, sounds good. Krafla, would you mind coming with me? We have somewhere to be. I found Burke's old house. And I'm guessing Gunther's there. And we should go and see Gunther and probably Brumhilda. Okay, let's go. And I'm going to very quickly start walking out the door.
Okay.
See you, gentlemen and women, tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And I will follow Corin.
They nod. All right. So while this is going on,
Drinking contest.
drinking contest.
Drinking contest.
All right.
Let's go.
There's channel points riding on this one. The viewers have been voting and betting.
Oh my god, the betting. Okay, so I would say the Constitution is probably the most connected to drinking
Yeah.
ability.
For sure.
I think we're just gonna do a series of Constitution checks. I have a list here that will be in private of certain numbers that you must surpass.
Okay.
All right.
Who would you like to roll
so-
first?
So you're going against each other, but also against the effects of the alcohol.
The booze.
All right. So let's go with Broomhilda first here.
All right, let's do this.
And just for
Constitution
all
saving throw?
stuff. Oh, good question.
Yep, Constitution save.
As a dwarf, do I get advantage?
Oh.
Yes, I believe dwarves inherently get get advantage on Constitution saving throws.
I thought that was just against poison.
It's against poison, yeah.
Oh shit. Never mind. I don't know anything.
I mean, my last name is Thunderkeg.
I think no advantage here.
Okay, all right. The chat is arguing that maybe alcohol is poison.
I mean, okay, technically they are correct. That is, yes. If you have too much alcohol, if you have too much milk, you throw up as well. So okay, no, it is not. Okay, it's not poison.
You guys are breaking Hobby's brain.
Yeah, let's just go with the regular.
Oh no!
Save.
Oh god!
All right,
gate.
Gunther.
Oh no!
All right.
Oh, it's already off to such a bad start.
Yep, this is bad.
All right. You have surpassed the number, so you will go for another round.
All right.
1 point to Broomhilda.
Here we go. What the fuck are these rolls? Oh, Gunther!
Okay,
Right.
okay.
1 point to Gunther.
Come on now, Broomhilda. Yeah, you gotta keep up, Looks like you're swaying a little bit there.
Oh no! What the fuck?
Let's go!
All right,
Fuck?
that's gonna be 2 points for Gunther.
Oh, no, I thought this was just we agreed on the rules of whoever fell over first.
Yeah, you are currently more on your way to falling.
I
over.
feel like I might be. I'm nervous.
So
All right.
Are you like dancing little jigs between rounds or what? Falling over in your chair is not much of a feat.
Look, I don't want to embarrass my boyfriend. Okay, that seems a bit better.
Ooh,
That seems bad.
that is a point. That is a point for Broomhilda and -1 point for Gunther.
Oh no.
Ooh.
All right, one more roll here.
Oh no.
This seems more correct now.
Broomhilda up a point. Gunther, you're staying the same. You're dangerously close. This is probably your this would be your sixth mug of ale in a row.
Yeah.
I think how many pounds does Gunther weigh?
He's very lanky. Let me see here. I have not specified. I can tell you he's carrying about 60 pounds.
All right, let's
Probably sub 200, right?
What?
Probably sub 200, like 180, 170.
Yeah, like you're probably about 6 foot, maybe a little bit taller than 6 foot.
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right.
I like that I'm 4'2" and I'm almost as heavy as you. Don't worry about it.
All right, Broomhilda, let's see another roll.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Before I hit this roll, Hobby, could we just get a quick standing as to where Broomhilda and I are both at point-wise?
Broomhilda's at 3 points, you are at 2.
Okay.
All right. Broomhilda, that was below the threshold. You're down to 2 points.
Okay.
And Gunther's back up to 3.
Okay.
One more fail from either of you, and I think you may be falling over.
No.
No.
Let's see this next roll. It is
Great.
getting harder and harder to keep this down.
Oh, whew.
That is good enough.
Oh!
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 All right, Broomhilda, you are
rallying.
still behind. Unfortunately,
Yeah. But not out of the running yet, right?
not out of the running yet.
All
You are
right.
still on your feet.
Yeah.
It is getting. This is the ninth. No, the eighth drink
I got
in a
like
row.
big flat feet, you know? Pretty got a
So
pretty
sturdy.
stable base.
So sturdy. All right.
Okay.
Damn.
Talking about sturdy. Holy
Gunther.
moly.
After that one, I just belch the the panes in the glass like rattle in the house.
Oh my gosh. You guys are rolling insane.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hobby, hear me out, Hobby.
Okay.
I've got this, before Gunther goes down, I've got this relentless endurance thing, right? I know normally it's for going unconscious. Would that be applicable here at all?
All right. Yeah.
What?
Let's use
What? But I don't get an advantage being a fucking dwarf?
It's not poison.
That's fair. I can leave it out of it.
I've been drinking ale since I could suck on a teat.
All right. I will give you both one more fail. But this is Gunther's second fail.
Oh no.
On the third fail, you will be going down. Brunhilde is
a tank?
is far ahead now.
I'm a fucking tank.
Yeah, she's flying.
Oh god, I thought that was gonna be a 2 for a minute, bud.
Gunther gets halfway through this drink, and then slumps forward.
Oh no!
It is not graceful. It's the glass. No, not the mug hits the ground. I don't know if you have ever had pewter things before, but it is not a very sturdy metal.
No, it's not. Soft as shit.
You land on the mug and kind of flatten it.
Oh no!
Oh no!
And
Yeah, I think after this last drink, Gunther was like, "Come on, Broomhild, you gotta be quicker than the..." And yeah, just immediately face plants and falls over.
I won! I did it! It was me! I knew it would be me all along! I won! And she's like doing like a little celebration dance over his like collapsed body. Poor Gunther. I feel like this would be perfect timing for everybody to show up.
Yeah.
Gunther slumps. There's a knock at the door.
Oh no.
Will you answer?
Who's there? She like is gonna like stumble towards the door and like fumble around for. She is wasted though. She's trying to find the handle to open it.
Painting service?
Painting service? What's that mean? I can't open this blasted door. Oh no. She pulls out her two-handed war hammer.
Oh no.
And just hold on, I'm gonna take care of this. And just attempts to smash the door open.
All right. I guess make a melee attack at disadvantage, please. Okay, that's 6 bludgeoning. This door isn't meant to take warhammer swings. It is reduced to splinters. Behind the door, now probably was standing a little bit too close, and so like definitely has some wood chips in his tunic. Is someone with a he's got an easel under his arm, just looking at you so wide-eyed.
Hello. She's like bracing herself on the door. And like panting slightly.
There was a turtle said it's good pay.
Oh yeah, that's my friend. That's my friend. Corin. What? Where's Corin?
I was really hoping that you could tell me.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen him. Would you like some ale? Maybe sausage cake.
No.
Oh, I guess this is more for me and my boyfriend then. Oh, you said that Corin sent you.
He didn't leave a name.
He said he sent you though.
If that's sending. Yeah, he sent me.
Oh, well, come on in. Don't mind the mess. I fucking can't.
He walks in very like he has to step over some like just a completely smashed door. Gunther is just in the middle of the room.
His starfish face planted in the middle of the room.
And just
and it's what, probably like since the start of that conversation, 10, 15 death saving throws I should roll, or
Yeah, is there anything like, would Broomhilda know how to like maybe bring him back from passed out? I like roll like a medicine check on him.
I mean, you could try.
Yeah.
I think any ability check is going to be at disadvantage.
I'll do it anyways. I'll try.
In this state. You know that he's passed out. It is very hard without some intense magic or prayer in your
Oh no.
I really want Broomhilda to come up with a prayer in her drunken state.
Oh no.
To
the fucking battle maiden.
Look,
she's a war priest.
You rolled the medicine check. The only thing that's gonna bring him back from this is a prayer.
She is going to hobble over to Gunther's body.
Completely forgets about the painter that
she invited him in. She doesn't know what to do with him. She's not a fucking host. She's a fucking war priest. What do you want from her?
She's not a host. She just invited him in.
Yeah. Well, Corin sent him, so he's got to be all right. And she is going to let's see how I want to play this. She's gonna kneel down at Gunther's side and she's gonna put a hand on his face. But she's kind of leaning into the hand too, because she's also using this to brace herself so she doesn't fall over on him.
Like he's like smushing his face together.
Yeah, yes.
That's how he drowned in a mug.
Well, he smashed that. It's just flattened.
It's still under him. Well, I guess you probably flipped him over to lay your hands on his face.
Yes. Oh, great battle maiden, Ayla Bright Axe. Please bless this fallen soldier. He fought valiantly against me, but no one can drink ale quite as I. I need me boyfriend, battle sister. In the name of the holy ale and the sister and spirits, may the maiden be with you. And then she just like collapses on top of him.
I think she's gonna answer your prayer.
What? Yes.
Gunther, you regain consciousness and burp. Broomhilda is currently on top of you. Her hand is still like kind of like smushing your face a little bit.
It smells like sausages. That's what really woke you up.
Yeah. The spiced sausage smell.
My little greasy sausage fingers.
Did Gunther hear any part of that prayer, or was he just totally zonked out?
As soon as the prayer finishes is when Gunther comes to. I don't think you would have heard any of the prayer.
Perfect. Yeah, Gunther wakes up and looks at Broomhilda and says, "I want to die."
Alive! She like feels the rustling underneath of her and stirs.
There's
She
a pain.
did it!
There's a pain in my chest.
She brought you back to me. Oh, beautiful blood maiden, I'll never forget today. And she like sits up and she helps Gunther to sit up at her side.
I feel like there's my ribs. It feels like one of my ribs broke.
You'll be fine. And through her like squinting drunk eyes, she looks up and notices the painter in the house. That in all of her praying and drunken glory, she has already forgotten about. And she's like, "Hey, who are you? What are you doing in my house? In our house? In my boyfriend's house?"
Oh, too quick. I turned my head too quick. Yeah, her question.
She draws her warhammer.
He's gonna leave.
No.
He's out. He's out. The drawing of the weapon is too much for him. He's gone.
Where's Corin right now?
It's gonna be right as he's running out. Corin is walking up. You see Corin and Krafla are walking up the road here. And you hear a indignant yell come from the house. And then then the painter that you hired is now running away.
Hey, wait a second. Don't leave.
Nope. And he's just saying nope as he does not stop for you.
Do you not want the platinum I was gonna pay you?
He's already gone out of.
You not want the plat? Did you hear? Did he? Was I speaking loudly enough? I'm going to yell. Did you not want the platinum I was gonna pay you?
He does not turn around.
Damn it. Well, there goes that idea. I guess.
Who was that?
Well, I had a really nice idea. I wanted to get a. It was a silly idea. Don't worry about it. It was just some guy was gonna pay for some stupid thing. We should go check on Broomhilda and Gunther.
Grimhilda looks at Gunther and says, "What? You want some more ale? Oh, we still got some cakes left too."
Gunther, who I think I've mentioned before, cannot turn down anything that's offered to him, food or drink. Says, sure.
No.
She
Hey,
was-
Brumilda,
she's mid pouring a fresh mug.
Gunther, what are you guys doing?
You did have to go through a completely smashed door to get in.
And I think you walk in, seeing Gunther beneath the keg, mouth open.
Oh yeah, we're a real great investigative team. We're definitely gonna be able to do this thing in Seaton. Krafla, should we just leave them here?
Oh no. Oi, guys! Where have you been? What? You want a drink?
There's plenty of space here for y'all, too. I mean, don't you have to come so far out of town. No, don't worry. There's extra beds here. Y'all can stay here.
That
Are those sausage cakes?
Ah, got some sausage cakes. Oh, they're quite delicious.
All of you.
Krafla zeroes in on the sausage cakes, as if he has not eaten all day.
I don't think you have.
Exactly, I've been a seagull.
You didn't find any chips on the beach.
For the record, I just want to say that I always root for the seagull thieves, especially the ambitious ones. Like if you see a seagull going for like a slice of pizza or something like that, you gotta cheer for them.
Those are like my all-time favorite videos of when there's a successful heist of just a piece of food that's just way too big for the stupid fucking bird.
Yes.
So good.
Yes.
Yes. What is going on in their little pea brains? Oh my god.
I mean, I feel like Broomhilda's maybe on stupid little bird level, so if you're ever looking at a seagull and trying to wonder what its thoughts are, just think to yourself, what would Broomhilda be thinking right now?
That is fair. That is fair.
It's really just, can I ingest that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
I think Gunther's passed back out again.
Yeah, if
Krafla
you
prods
have
him like none too gently. Oi!
No, yeah. Hi.
Yeah, don't go to sleep just yet.
I'd never go to sleep. I wasn't asleep. You were asleep.
Good. Krafla resumes, just absolutely savoring the sausage cakes.
Krafla, welcome. You're new. You've never been here before, have you? Please, let me give you the grand tour. Gunther attempts to stand. And, he's a pretty dexterous rogue, so he absolutely fails in doing so.
Can I use the help action to give you advantage on standing?
Ooh. Probably what's the over under?
You will help him, and he will not get advantage. He will roll a normal roll because he would have disadvantage.
I mean, this sounds like pretty hardcore stuff. Standing, like this would be athletic for sure, right?
The battle sister. Well, she gave you the consciousness again. That's pretty much it. So that's all she gives for drunken prayers.
It was a beautiful prayer. Okay.
It was a beautiful drunken prayer. Let's yeah, just do acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Yeah, for sure. I've done acrobatics.
Yeah, let's just do acrobatics here.
Just a straight roll.
Just a straight roll, since you're getting helped.
Thank you, Craftla.
Oh God!
Wow.
I don't think this is a success.
I mean, it's height differential, right?
You take one step, and it's right into the half mug of ale that you spilled all over yourself and the floor, and you go back down.
Instantly passed out again.
Once again, like not too gently, like prodding, getting awfully close to kicking him with my boot in the soft, tender parts of the belly. Oi!
5 more minutes.
No, get up.
You see Gunther starts to pull the hood of Baroba's stars over his head. 5 more minutes.
Oi, what's the big deal, Crawfla? Be nice to him.
You think that I should leave him alone? You think he'll be all right?
I think you should stop poking him before I poke you. I don't think you'd like to be poked by me, would you, Crawfla?
No, that doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't now, does it? Especially since I was so nice to share me sausage cakes with you that were Gunther's because I got them for him because we're official now.
That's so sweet of you, Broomhilda.
Think so? She blushes.
Yeah, I feel a little guilty about eating them now, though.
Well, it's okay. Gunther said it was okay, but stop picking on him. Don't poke him no more. He's had a lot to drink. We may have been playing a game. We was having fun, and then you come along, you're shouting at us.
I just look after him, okay?
At the last poke from Craftla, Gunther vanishes into the astral plane.
Oh no! Oh no! Gunther! Say what you did! Say what you did, Crawfla! You made him disappear! She starts sobbing. And just like groping in the air where he was.
I think like 5 seconds later he reappears.
She's still groping.
Oh, where are you, Gunther? Oh no.
God, Hobby.
Where'd you go? I can't feel you. Dude. Oh. How has this game gotten so out of hand?
Because you let me join?
Yes, that's true. That's true.
What were you guys thinking?
Darling, off the rails creep show.
Basically.
That's funny.
What's the plan? Why are you all? You came to crash. You came to hang out. Please, there's beds for everyone.
Yeah, it's a party. It's like a party. It's like we're having a housewarming party.
You can just stand me up at the armor stand like a scarecrow, and I'll just sleep there.
Gunther, is this your house?
In your house?
Was that even common?
You're common.
Oh, snap! He got you there, didn't he, Crawfler?
Groffler can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Oh, that reminds me. Corin, I think there was a man here for you earlier.
No, you. You.
What? What about me?
You scared him away.
I did no such thing.
Yes, you did.
I did not. Yeah, you can't prove it. The best part
We
is the
can
like
talk
broken
about
door.
Yeah, we can talk
Broomhilda.
about it in the morning.
Is he the one that broke the front door?
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my god, the slightest.
Gunther fires a magic missile firework from the room of stars. Just out the door.
Oh, out the door. Okay. Okay. Magic missiles don't miss.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
So yeah,
Oh,
it goes
all right,
it goes
Hobby.
perfectly out the door.
I'll aim for the moon, Hobby.
Magic missile the moon? That's beautiful.
I'm getting some real Cave Johnson vibes here.
I pick a star and I cast magic missile.
Life gives you lemons. Get mad. Shoot magic missiles at life.
Or at the moon, you know. Some people scream at the moon, some people shoot
demand
magic
a
missiles.
refund. You. What is the range for magic missile?
I think, to be fair, it's only 120 feet.
Yeah.
Well, let's say these aren't normal magic missiles. These are magic missiles from the Robe of Stars. You think in your head that you want to shoot the moon with this magic missile as you rip off a star, and it goes towards the door, but right as it passes through the threshold, it disappears.
Oh, interesting. I think Gunther just says, "Stars belong in the sky," and fires another.
It does the same thing.
I think Gunther's just going to continue to be a mess.
I propose we all go to sleep, and in the morning we meet at the ship because we have another job in Seaton to catch a murderer.
I need my sword.
Broomhilda is going to stand and
Would you like to roll for that?
do you want me to roll to stand?
No. You
Okay,
could,
all
you
right.
could stand. You didn't pass out.
I did not, no. And she's going to try and help Gunther up and lead him to like whatever is the master bedroom in the house.
Oh my god.
Don't be thinking dirty thoughts. She's an innocent being. I don't even think she knows how the birds and bees work.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's. Oh wait. Oh. Wait. Okay. Okay. That was still your old roll. Okay. Yeah. Let's do another acrobatics here, Gunther.
You want? Oh, from him?
Yeah. If you're gonna help him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to support him to walk him to the bedroom.
All right, just a straight roll.
Yep.
Hey.
All right. Yeah. That is a success. It is a little bit more dragging than Gunther's own volition.
She's
his own
very
power.
strong.
She is.
Very strong.
Gunther is also very strong himself.
I mean, I could roll to just carry him to bed. Seems pretty romantic, right?
Oh, don't you just love when your bearded girlfriend carries?
Yeah. Can I roll to carry him to bed?
Yes, absolutely.
Is that a strength?
Just athletics, yeah.
You know Gunther's got to try to escape the grapple.
Oh, dirty 20.
Yeah, if you want to try to weasel your way out of this, to
You're trying to grapple me? Fucking rude. Oh, stop wiggling about. I'm trying to get you to bed.
Stars belong in the sky.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, darling. Just rest your head now.
The second Gunther touches bed, they instantly passed out. And I think like, if you turn and walk out of the room, he'll like straight up Nosferatu, like rise up in the bed and just say like, "Oh, but they don't know where to sleep. I gotta get them." And like start
No, lay down. And she's like pushing him back onto the bed. No, just go to sleep now.
instantly back asleep.
She's gonna crawl onto the bed, but like at the foot, at his feet, like a little puppy dog, and like curl up into like a fetal position and go to sleep as well.
Okay. How is everyone? Having received zero instruction on where it is okay to sleep, where will you sleep? Will you sleep here? This question is for Craft Lencore.
Yeah, I'll probably just find a couch or a chair somewhere and fall asleep.
Is there like
there.
3 or 4 like bedrooms in this house?
There are.
Yeah,
You said there are a number of bedrooms?
Yes.
There should be 3 bedrooms and then 1 room that doesn't have a bed in it.
I will claim a bedroom.
Yep. You do before you do go to sleep, you do remember there is currently not a front door on the residence. There is only splinters. Will anybody be doing anything about that, or is that it's just how you're just gonna leave it?
Well, we're not exactly in town, right?
No, yeah,
No.
definitely on the outskirts. But
Just far enough out of town that it's like a production to get into town.
yeah. There is a non-zero chance that a guard would stumble by this place. I mean, you did stumble by it on your own earlier.
Yeah, literally on accident. I could try and put it back together.
I think it may be a little bit too far gone for
Okay,
that.
no duct tape and super glue. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it.
Disguise self as the door.
As the door.
Nobody has mending.
No.
I'm positive that the bulk of the consequences will fall on someone who's not me.
I really do like the idea of disguising yourself as the door and then just sleeping there in the doorway. I don't think. God damn it! Oh, I'm cracking myself up. What an efficient way. All right. So Krafla is going to bed. Corin?
Yeah, I am also going to sleep.
Okay. All right. And with that, I think we are going to also end it for the night. We will have to wait until next time to see what happens with anything in the storyline.
I'm most interested to see how Brumhilda and Gunther feel about the Smush mug gift, honestly.
Yeah, and I'm thinking there's a pretty rich arc too with rebuilding the door. Probably a couple of episodes at least.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll get to Seaton by next year.
Maybe.
I think you're being a little optimistic.
Yeah.
Oh, God, dude.
Yeah, next year.
Your optimism is inspiring, Hobby.
Yeah.